Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this month's monthly ranking where I go back to the haul that I did last month, like 1 month ago, and I rank the things that I've tried. There's gonna be a couple of things that I'm gonna postpone till next month. I ranked them from fail to holy grail, letting you know which things worked for me and which things did not work for me. There are a couple of things here that I don't think you'll be surprised that they didn't work out for me, but some things I haven't mentioned that much. So if you're interested in that, do stay tuned. And if you haven't been here before, if this is the first video that you are seeing of mine, hello! My name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty and makeup. I love everything beauty and makeup related. I love finding old favorites and new favorites. I just love experimenting with makeup, especially colorful things, even though today I'm wearing a bit more of a neutral look. But if you want to see some more makeup content on your timeline, do not forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. This video is also super exciting because I once again teamed up with Ana Luisa. You know, I love working with Ana Luisa. I've done it for over a year. So thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring the first part of this video. Ana Luisa is such a cool and modern jewelry brand. They had as a mission to be carbon neutral, and they are carbon neutral at this point. They're also using recycled metals, recycled golds, and lab-grown diamonds to be able to create more sustainable pieces and also at a more affordable price. Because with Ana Luisa, you're skipping the middleman, you're buying directly from the creator, and there you can find jewelry from really affordable prices up to more expensive things. I have gifted Ana Luisa to my mom, for example. I just love the pieces that they have. They go from more quirky, colorful, modern pieces, but also to the most beautiful, like effortless, like simplistic but also dainty jewelry, which is something that I like. I like going in both directions, and I feel like I can find both things at Ana Luisa. I have quite a few things from Ana Luisa and I wear them throughout a lot of my videos. If you check my description box for the things that I linked, you can see that I've been using their jewelry for quite some time. Today I have some new things to try, and when I put these on, these earrings, they are like stones all the way on the little cuff, and then there are 2 drop-shaped stones coming down, and they are the perfect evening wear. Oh my god, I cannot wait to go to like a restaurant or to wear this with like a dress or something. I think these are so pretty, and I love that they're hanging down a little bit, so they're like visible and bright, but they're not too big if you prefer something that's a little bit more dainty. I also was able to pick out another bracelet. I do have 2 bracelets on today. This more chunky one that almost looks a little bit like safety pins but like elevated, that is the new piece, and that one with the chain that has the dangly part, that part I actually bought myself a while ago, but it is from Ana Luisa, and I just love stacking these bracelets. I just think they are so pretty together. I don't know, there's just something, it just looks so good. I also got another pair of earrings. These are, I love styles that are like these. These are like smaller hoops. Again, they're like big enough to be visible, but these are like closed hoops so that you can close them, and that means that you can hang dangly part on them. Beads, burlocks, different kind of pendant, like you can hang something on these rings because they are a closed loop. That is one of my best tips of customizing your jewelry. Put pendants or beads, or maybe just on one of them, on closed hoops. It just looks so cute. It's just something that I very much recommend. I will leave the link to Ana Luisa down below. Please do check them out and see what pieces they have. You might even recognize some of the pieces that I have been wearing throughout my videos. Really like their pieces. There's a reason why I've chosen to work with them so many times. You can also use my code Angelica10 and you will get 10% off your order. I will leave that in the description box as well. So if you're like me and you like modern, simplistic, sometimes a bit quirky jewelry, definitely check them out. They are high quality jewelry. None of the pieces that I have worn for again and again, even slept in, gone swimming in, none of them look tarnished. They look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much again, Ana Luisa, for choosing to partner with me. I am very much in love with my pieces. Usually I have more colorful makeup on, but I did do a full face of testing Sephora Sweden bestsellers, and Sweden is more into the neutrals. I will link this look down below where you'll be able to find it. This video is going up while I'm on vacation. I'm pre-filming a bit. I'm going on a honeymoon with my husband. I'm pre-filming a little bit. If I have the opportunity, I will link all the things as well in a pinned comment, but if it's not there, check the link back on how I did this look to see what I did, because I'm trying to do as much as possible before I go on vacation. Don't shoot me if I miss something. I am doing the best I can. I'm first gonna mention I have a little pile of things here, like 3 palettes, 2 eye primers, a primer, and a lip gloss that I either haven't tried or only have tried once, so I'm not going to be including them in this ranking because the whole part of this ranking is that I've made up my mind about these products. That is the whole point of this ranking. So therefore, I won't be mentioning those things. I will push them on to next month. I'll even bring some of these on my vacation because I think that that would be a good choice so that I can try them out a bit more. This month, I had a lot of things in my haul. Next month, I didn't have as many things in my haul, so I don't think there will be a problem for me including a couple of these things. Okay. Let me start with my absolute least favorite product and then we'll go to my holy grail. There's quite a few products. I will try and speed through this, but it's easy for me to say what's my least favorite product. It is this Rare Beauty lip balm in a bullet. Don't like it. It smells like perfume. It tastes like, no, it smells like soap and it tastes like soap and it looks beautiful on the lips, but I can't get past the taste. The taste is so strong, and also this packaging is like, no, I did not like this. I honestly don't think that this is a good product. This is a pass for me. Definitely a pass. Another pass for me is the Rare Beauty foundation. I can't get this to work for me. And I don't want to have to jump through burning hoops to get a foundation to work for me when there are so many good foundations on the market. And I don't have oily skin. I don't have dry skin. Like, I don't have problematic skin. So I'm like, Also, this color is not like my color. It's not horrible, but it was really hard to shade match, and you're gonna see that with the concealer in a bit as well. I didn't get anything. Listen, I didn't get anything in my shade, but this looks dry and it still doesn't set down, so it's like almost like a silicone-y smeary thing on your face that slides around while looking textured and dry. I don't understand what this foundation is about. It's not for me. Not for me at all. This is a product that, I don't think this is a bad product, it just isn't for me. This is the Fenty Beauty, I think it's called a Brow MVP. Yeah. Most valuable player. For me, it is not. I love this applicator though, and I think she has this on another brow product, and I might try that. It's like a little Barbie comb. I really like that. Do you know more brow products that has that? Because I'd like that. And then there is a brow wax that you're supposed to like put on your brow hairs and then brush them out. This one doesn't hold my hairs up, and that's the main reason why I don't like this. If you do not want to manipulate your brows in a different direction, this might be for you, because I know people really love this. If you want your brow hairs to be manipulated to stand up or to move in a different direction than they want to be, I don't think this is for you. The hold it's a flexible hold. It's a flexible hold. The next thing I'm going to mention is another Rare Beauty product. I feel bad that there's not a lot of things working for me. Actually, I'm wearing this today. This is Melting Blush in Nearly Apricot. Beautiful color, super easy to work with. You can just pat it in with your finger. It's a wonderful product. The problem with this product is that the longevity is like 10 minutes. Like, I don't know, do I have, I finished this look like 30 minutes ago? Do I have any, I don't know. I like a blush look. I don't mind a more not so like their blush, but I want it to last, and the longevity of this one is a joke. I still have to set this with a powder blush, and then like, what's the point? I don't get the point. Another thing that I don't necessarily think that this is a bust, but I just have so many better products on this. I don't think you need to invest in this. There's a couple of more Glossier products that I have in another basket. I now remember that I have one basket for things I haven't tried and one basket for things I'm not ready to review. So I'm just going to put the pile I showed you there, because in that box there's also the Glossier foundation and concealer. I haven't been able to like properly try those out yet, because I have been busy trying the Rare Beauty and a couple of other things that you're going to be seeing, so I haven't been properly trying those out. I will though, but right now it's leaning towards not loving them. But this is the Glossier, what are these called? Brow Flick. It's one of those brush tip applicator. This is okay, but it is no, is this the worst of the brush tip applicators I have tried? It could be. It is, the brow hairs, the pigmentation is weird. It comes off streaky and patchy in the application, and I also feel like it's not saturated all the way to the tip, so I have to push to get some color, and then the hairs become thicker than you want them to be. Just buy the NYX one. Buy the NYX one, the tint and shade or whatever it's called. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's less expensive than this one. This just, it's not a horrible product, but there's just so many better ones than this on the market. Next thing I'm gonna mention, now we're getting into products that I honestly don't think are bad, but I don't think that this is like an exceptional product. The reason why this is a nice product, this is the Sol de Janeiro Dry Shampoo. This has that, now I get lipstick on it, beautiful scent. So if you just want to freshen up your hair and get that like beautiful scent, this is what I see this more as a hair perfume, if I'm gonna be honest. It's works a little bit as a dry shampoo. This works perfect on my second day. Like, I need to just freshen up my hair a bit, but on the third, on the fourth day, this is not going to do anything for my hair. So I think that this is okay as just freshening up on your second day hair, but it doesn't really clean up your hair other than making it smell amazing, which is not a bad thing. That's nice. I like that. It's just not really everything I'm looking for. Let me just put it like that. Now we're getting into products that these are nice products, but they're not my absolute favorite for one reason or another. I'm gonna mention another. I feel Glossier and Rare Beauty, they're not doing that good. This is the, what are these called? Ultra Lip, I think, as in Cachet. I like it more after trying it a bit more than I did the first time I used it. It is a nice, shiny lipstick. It's not my perfect color. It comes up a bit more, like lighter brown when you use it, but it doesn't come off smoothly. It does come off in chunks. You have to like fix it a bit with your finger. I honestly don't think the formulation of these are perfect, but as soon as you have them on your lips, they're a little bit tacky, but it's not that like your hair is gonna stick in them. How's my hair looking today? I don't know. I didn't want to brush it. I kind of like these curls. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. I don't think the consistency of this is as sticky as the Happy Kiss by Charlotte Tilbury. I think I like these a bit more, but the Happy Kiss by Charlotte Tilbury goes on smoother. So it's like none of them are perfect in my humble opinion. Here is something that I thought I was gonna love more than I did. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Chic Tint Blush Mousse, but just a long name. I have mine in Almost Famous. It is one of these. I love the packaging of this. It's one of this. It's very pigmented and pretty easy to blend out. Not like effortless, but it's pretty easy to blend out. It's a really pretty color. Here's the thing though, it is extremely matte, and I realized that I just don't love a matte blush look. But there's nothing wrong with the product. It's just I don't think I'm gonna reach for it. I'm probably gonna give it away because it is incredibly matte. And when I use stuff like that, I just realized that I love this. I love a glowy cheek. I love my blush. I love everything to be glowy. And that just isn't that. That just isn't that. Here's something that I don't know if the quality is bad on this one. It's nice quality, but this is one of my least favorite birthstone palettes. I love the one that came after. The Peridot came after this one. I think that one is beautiful. The glitter is not, it looks a bit like craft glitter. It doesn't have enough contrast in here. These two shades are a bit similar. There's nothing wrong with the quality of this one. I just think that this is one of the weakest color stories they have done this year. I will link corresponding videos to all of these things down below. Not necessarily in the order that I'm mentioning them, in the order that seems reasonable, because I have a full face of Rare Beauty, I have a full face of Glossier, I have the NYX, I'm trying out NYX in a video, I have some of the other things that I'm gonna mention, like all these things are in videos, and I will link them down below in case you want to see how they are on. Maybe you're seeing an item here that you're like, oh, I missed that on my channel. It's gonna be linked down below. I don't know necessarily if there's like a difference between these products, because these products, I all like them. I like all of these products that I have in front of me. I have a little basket of like good products, but then I look at them, I'm like, none of them are like sticking out as like, oh yeah, that was a good release. That was a really good release. I'm gonna mention these, and I think this formula is beautiful, but these two colors, this is the Laura Lee and Erin Weaver collaboration. These two look the same on my lips, like the same. There's no difference between these two colors, and for me, I don't understand why we would have two colors that are so similar. I don't understand that. There's nothing wrong with the formula. I think I'm a bit annoyed by the fact that they look the same on the lips. The formula is pretty though, and I hope she, like Laura Lee, comes out with more lip glosses in the future. They're a really nice formula. Here's another thing that I like the formula, but the colors are not perfect for me. This is from Hattische Schmidt. I think I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. It is the bronzers. They have a beautiful embossing. This one is in light. I also have one in medium here. It looks like this. Really pretty. They are very red toned though. So if you like the terracotta, like just been out in the sun, getting a bit of a tan look, you might like these. Personally, I love the formula of these. Beautiful, easy, somewhat, got a little bit of a life to it. Not shimmery, but a little bit life to the formula. Easy to work with, super pretty, blendable, buildable, but the wrong undertone for me. They are a little bit terracotta, like if you've been out in the sun getting a little bit red, like it looks very believable, but I prefer something that's a little bit more neutral or golden in the undertone. So it's just a color preference. Let's also talk about these. These I bought myself. This is the ColourPop and Hello Kitty collection that they did. 2 little quads. I did a Instagram reel, I think, with these. I like the color scheme of these a lot. I think this is a nice formula, but it's not spectacular for me. It's not like I'm blown away, but I still think I'm probably gonna reach for these and use them. I don't think I'm as blown away as I thought it was gonna be. And I think mainly the mattes are really nice. The shimmers are, I wish they were a little bit more foiled. Had they been a bit more foiled, they probably would have been a bit higher up, because I feel like it's 2 great mattes and 2 okay shimmers. But they're not bad. They're not bad. They're definitely not bad palettes. I'm just not blown away. This is something, again, I don't dislike this. This is the Glossier Boy Brow. I have mine in blonde. Nice formula. I think it holds up really good. But this is a pretty expensive product. It's nice. It's nice. Am I gonna buy this one again? I don't know about that. I like the NYX one that I'm wearing right now. I think I'm wearing the NYX one. Yeah, and I tried recently the Juvia's Place ones. Both of those are less expensive than this one, and they have a better hold. So I like it. I'm gonna use it up. Am I gonna repurchase? That's the probability is pretty low. And then I'm gonna mention the Rare Beauty concealer. I like this. I think this is a nice concealer. I have the absolute wrong shade. I think I have one that's like a golden olive undertone, and even though I have a golden undertone, I didn't see the shade description that said olive, so this is a little bit weird for me. I can make it work, but it's not my perfect shade. But I kind of like this concealer. I think I could see myself getting it in the right shade, but in Sweden you can't try Rare Beauty in store, you can't see your shade. And I will say the shade range, I saw the foundations. If you're in Sweden, you can see all the foundations in store in Stockholm, and you can test out what's your shade, and then you can order it online. The concealers, they don't have that. And I think she has a good shade range, but some of her undertones are a little bit hard to be like maneuvering in between. So if I see a full range of Rare Beauty, I probably will purchase this concealer in the right shade because I like it. It's not my absolute favorite, but it's nice, and I think I would like it even more if I had it in a good shade. I really like the Norvina lashes that I tried. I tried the Norvina like sub-brand to Anastasia for the first time this month, and I really did enjoy these lashes. I thought they were really nice. I don't exactly know which styles I have. I'll try it because I don't have the name of these. Long story short, I don't have the name of these on the boxes. They were on the outer packaging. This long story short did not work out for me, but I like the quality of the lashes. If you were thinking about buying them and you think the styles look cute, I think the quality was really nice, and I will definitely use them again. Game Beauty released a new palette that's called the Victory. We're getting into all good products now. These are all good products. I'm just ranking them based on preference and which ones I think are even better, but these are all nice products. This is the Victory palette. It's more like a neutral palette with a pop of some teal here and like a duochrome tealy green. It's really pretty. I do have a video where I'm using this one. They upped the quality, and I like that because they were a little weak in the pigmentation in a couple of the ones they had before. I actually hope that they will up the pigmentation even more for the next release. The theming and the packaging is A+, and I enjoy this palette. I think this is the best one they've released so far. I really like the Nabla eyeshadow palette formula, and I really like these, and now I'm only putting these a bit lower down because of basically with this one. I think the pigmentation on these are a little better though, but it's just this color scheme. I love blue, but what is this bronze doing here? There's something about these palettes that just screams that they're a little late. I feel like these color stories have been done, and Nabla is not usually like late on color stories. So yeah, I didn't dislike the quality of these or anything. I like the other cutie palettes from Nabla more than I like these two. Not necessarily quality wise, but color story wise. I just feel like there's nothing wrong with the quality. I will link the video down below. I'm just not as intrigued with the color story about like on these as I have been with the color stories that they've released before. They have felt a little bit more innovative, to be honest. I really like this blush from Rare Beauty. This is I think it's called Just a Pinch blush. I have mine in Joy, which is that like orangey coral blush. It's really pretty, very pigmented, I cannot stress this enough. Very pigmented. Go in with a little. I feel like it's really easy to work with. It's easy to spread out. Maybe it's a little bit too pigmented, so this bottle is gonna last you like a lifetime. You're gonna be able to put this in your will. Let me put it like that. I like it. I wish that this is supposed to be the one that has a little like life to it. I don't know if I feel like it has that. It's supposed to be the dewy one. I think personally it's like a slight satin. I think I would have preferred this to come out in an actual shimmery formula. And then, again, it's me. I like things that are shimmery. Don't come for me. I like things that are shimmery. These are really nice, and I have been using these a bit. I kind of wish that there were more colors, because all of these are pretty, like, they're all mauve pink, like a light, medium, dark. But I mean, that's nice as well. It's a nice product. This is LH Cosmetics Infinity Lip Gloss. These are really nice. I like the middle color. It's like my color. It is called nothing. Mellow Mauve. Mellow Mauve is my favorite. It has like a little tube like this, and it comes out in the color of the tube. So the outside is very much reminiscent of the color you're getting inside. It's a hybrid between a liquid balm and a lip gloss. Very nice and on the lips. No sticky formula at all. I like it. It's really nice. I've had it in my purse for a couple of times during this month. I like it. It's real nice. I do have a reel where I'm swatching all three colors if you want to see how they look on the lips. Personally, I am a light medium. I wear the middle shade and it looks really nice. Okay, here we're coming into preference. I love a glowy cheek. This is the Royal Flush Extra Dimension Skin Finish. This is from that summer collection that had the flowers from MAC. This is actually a highlighter. This is meant to be a highlighter on a deeper skin tone, but it does have like a pinky undertone. So for me, it can be a glowy mauve blush with a slight golden sheen. Love a glowy cheek. I really do. And the Extra Dimension Skin Finish is one of the best formulas that MAC has. It's a really nice formula. I think it's super, super beautiful. It's pretty. It does come in a lighter shade as well. Let's talk about this one. This is, again, Hatice Schmidt, and this is her eyeshadow palette. This one is in Holy. She does have one that's called Day as well. That's a lighter, more neutral version. This one has a lot of really fun textures. I will link the video down below where I'm trying Hatice Schmidt, and it's like 3 blues, like duochrome shimmer, more of a cream to powder, and then it has 3 mattes and a matte yellow, and then a cream to powder like red and like a khaki green, super shimmery. Like these two are super shimmery metallics. Lots of different textures in this one. Am I enjoying, like, it's really hard with these palettes because it's like, which ones do I really enjoy the most? Because I feel like this is a really genius palette, and I think that maybe the reason why I'm putting this lower is because it's kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive, but it's also a very fun and unusual palette, and I feel like the different textures that are in here, like this like blue, like it's a blue purple like duochrome shimmer, very pretty. I don't know if you can see anything. Did you see anything there? Did this do anything for you? Is this doing anything? It's a really nice and unusual palette. A little bit pricey though, but very pretty. Let me put the Candy Skies here. This is the collaboration between Erin Weaver and Laura Lee. This is a nice palette. The only reason why this one is a little bit lower than the other ones that are coming is because this one mainly has one darker shade that's a matte, and it's this like reddish shade here. I did 2 looks with this palette. It smells like strawberry candy floss, and it's a beautiful palette, beautiful structures, lovely formula. The only one that's a little weak is this white, and I think it's mainly my preference. I love a matte white that's pigmented, so I can use it as an inner corner highlight. And this is a little bit transparent. I think it's maybe more meant to be like a blending out or a shade like that, but I like a white to be super pigmented. This is a high quality palette. It's really pretty, and I was happy that I was able to try the Laura Lee Los Angeles formula. It's just a little too light to be like an absolute favorite. I like the drama. It is just how it is. I can't help it. I can't help it. I like the drama, okay? Let's talk about my favorite product from Hatice Schmidt, and this is the highlighters. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. This is the medium one. Look at that, like almost like neutrally bronze. These are powder highlighters. They're not like, they feel like powder highlighters, but they are very reflective, very beautiful, smooth stunning formula. Stunning formula. It comes in other shades as well. It comes in a deeper one and it comes in a fair one. I have light and medium here. Really nice product. This one I like the most, and it's a really nice glowy wet effect on the skin. I think they're super pretty. I actually hope she comes out with like glowy blushes in a similar like smooth formula than this. That would be so pretty. I would love that. And let me just above that put the Huda Beauty one. I have the Huda Jesus palette. This one I have in light. I should probably have gotten the medium. I thought I got the medium, but I have the light. It is what it is. I'm a sloppy shopper. This formula is really beautiful, and I love the format of this. Like, it's not that much bigger than a single, and you got 4 shades in here. I wish all highlighter palettes would come in this size, compact. It's the same size as her mini eyeshadow palettes. 4 different highlighter shades. They're all beautiful highlighter shades, like high quality highlighting shades, no visible glitter. The only thing that takes this down a little bit, what is this glue? The only thing that don't look at that. The only thing that makes this not be on top, because this is a really nice highlighter formula, is that yes, all of these 4 shades are light, but this, and this, these 3 here, they look pretty similar on the skin. So that's just that's just how I feel. I feel like there could have been a little bit more difference between the 4 shades to be like actually 4 different shades. But the formula is really nice. Let me put both of these here because I think these are so nice. These are the Anastasia cream blushes and cream highlighters. This is the highlighter. This is in Dripping in Gold. This one is very creamy and airy and not greasy or sticky. It takes quite some time for it to actually dry down and be like a powder on the skin. It's not like transfer proof, but it's also not sticky. Your hair won't stick to this. And then it's the blush. I have mine in Latte. It's a really pretty color, but you can see I bought the lightest shade. I don't know why. This is too light for me. I should probably have bought it in a darker shade, but I didn't. Both of these, great quality. Easy to work with, great quality, have been using them quite a lot. Definitely recommend both of them if you had been eyeing them. Am I gonna get cancelled for putting the High Tide here? Maybe. I know that this palette is so many people's absolute favorite palette, and I like it. I really like it, but I do have some problems with patchiness when working with this. This is one of those formulas that is buildable to a certain point. Eventually, this formula gets to a point where if you're like layering the 3rd matte on top of it, it might lift a bit, it might become a little bit patchy. So with this one, I would say maybe only layer 2 mattes. That's the opinion that I have. Other people might have a different opinion than me. I like dramatic looks, and when I was trying to make this as dramatic as possible, or when I have been trying to make this as dramatic as possible, there has been, like, these shades are stunning though, I really like them, but there has been some like issues with not wanting to blend and like build. But the shades are beautiful. I don't regret having it, but I see people say that they like this one more than they like the Blue Moon. Personally, I don't like this one more than I like the Blue Moon. I mean, I think it all comes down to that we all like have also the stains, but we all have different techniques on how we use eyeshadows and how we blend and how many we want to build on top of each other and how much we pack on, and that of course will change how we feel about eyeshadows. I mean, it's inevitable. I'm gonna put this one straight on top of it. This is the Alien Cosmetics Strawberry Milkshake palette. I just really love the color story of this one, and you know I've really been enjoying the formula from Alien Cosmetics. I think it's such a nice palette, and I am so weak to a pink and red color scheme. Love pink and red together. I think it's so pretty. And then you have some green and gold. I love green and gold, or green and yellow. Not really green and gold. Skip the gold. Green and yellow and pink and red. Those 2 color combos I love, and I feel like this palette with the nice Alien Cosmetics formula really captures that, and I can't lie, I really like it. I really like it. My friend Maggie said that I would really love the mini... Is this the mini gold? Yes, this is the mini gold with Natasha Denona. And you know what? She's not wrong. This is a really nice Natasha Denona palette. Look at that. Look at that. I've heard rumors in the corridors that Natasha Denona is discontinuing her gold palette. Hopefully she'll come out with it in the, listen, I don't know the gold palette, but I'm like, I hope she keeps this and come out with the gold palette in the midi format. I would love that. But yeah, this mini palette is beautiful. Like, beautiful formula. I used this in a video where I was reviewing or like doing a wear test with the Anastasia concealer, and it's just a really wonderful formula. I really have been enjoying these as well. I will be honest though, I still have not tried this one. I'm just throwing it in together with these three because these three I have used not only in the video where I'm filming them but also outside of YouTube. For some reason this one hasn't gotten long yet. I don't know why, because I love orange. I don't know. It's been a very busy month. It's been a very busy month, but I did wear this one in one of my recent new makeup releases together with some oranges, and this gray one is really, really fun. I feel like this is a fun color story. It's a mix of shimmers and mattes, and this one I brought to Stockholm, and I used this together with another palette that I'm going to show you in a bit. Really nice color scheme, really pigmented light matte mints. It is like more of a blue mint and then like more of a green mint. These quads are really nice. I think I would have loved them even more had each quad had more contrast, because yeah, if you use these two together you get the contrast. But if you only use this one, there's not a lot of contrast, and if you only use this one, it's not a lot of contrast. This one is the only one that actually has some contrast, like the light and the dark. So I think that I love the formula of these. This is, I've always loved the Juvia's Place formula, but lately, the past like year, they have gone and done something. Like it's gone from good to wow. So I really love the formula of these. I just hope that they will have a little bit more contrast in the future. That's just my personal preference. This is something there. This is also like, I could see myself buying another color of these. These are the new Luster Glass lipsticks by MAC. This is in Thanks It's MAC. It's like a nudie mauvey pink on me. Smell that like vanilla MAC scent. If I see this in real life again, because I bought this when I was at the MAC counter, I could see myself buying another shade, because this is a beautiful, glossy, lightweight, a gloss in a stick, but still a pigmented gloss in a stick, which is lightweight and not sticky. Wonderful formula. Wonderful formula. I can't believe MAC went and did something as good as this. This is a great formula. I want more shades. I want more shades. Okay, I am repositioning myself because we are in the top 5. We are in the top 5. Okay, this product is beautiful. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. It is the Rare Beauty highlighter. This one is in Mesmerize. This is like a rose gold but very sheeny color. It's so easy to work with. Like, it is effortless. It's blendable, it's also buildable, it's just very effortless. I wanted to buy the gold one, but it was sold out when I was buying this, and I could see myself buying this in a new color because I really like this one. I think that this is a beautiful product. Rare Beauty did really good with this one. This is my second favorite Rare Beauty product. Second favorite, because my favorite Rare Beauty product is this one. This is the Liquid Balm. This packaging is so much better than the Bullet Balm one, and this one also smells, but not as much as that soapy balm bullet. This one smells a little bit, but it doesn't taste anything. And this is like a gel-like, I don't know if you can see, it's got a little, almost like a gel-like formula, but it's not sticky on the lips. And it has a little bit of, because of the gel-like texture, it's a little bit cushiony on the lips, so it looks a bit volumizing. It's like a see-through, some color but not opaque. Wonderful, and it even has some longevity to it. Like, this is a beautiful formula. I have mine in nearly neutral. Big fan. I think this is the best product that I've tried from Rare. I think this is a wonderful product, but both of these two, really good products, and I think I might really get along with the concealer as well as soon as I get it in a better shade. This is an old palette. This isn't going to be part of my yearly ranking, but I can't lie. Damn, this palette is good. I had a video talking about palettes that I almost bought and then I didn't, and why. And I was talking about this palette, and I get so many comments, not only on YouTube, but also like on Instagram, saying like, yeah, but you kind of need to buy that one though. So I trusted you and I ordered this one next time I ordered from Colourpop, and you are not wrong. This is one of the best palettes I've tried from Colourpop. This is so good. This is such a good, moody, sexy, dark burgundy palette. The only thing that's missing from this is something bright and like super light. It doesn't have that, and that's why I was using this one together with this palette, because they made a really good combo. These two, really good combo. If you have this one, use it together with some like mint metallics, and if you have this one, use it together with some burgundy mattes. Really pretty together. But yeah, this one is so good. So good. And I've actually, like, when I haven't been filming, I've been like, yeah, I kind of want to use this. I kind of want to use this burgundy palette. So I actually had to like stop myself, because Angie, you have other things to review as well. Like this palette. This palette is the reason why I didn't try that orange quad, because I've been so in love with that one. But I have to say that this is probably I don't see any Colourpop palette being better than the Lush Life palette. This palette is so nice. This palette is so nice. The contrast, the quality, the mattes are pigmented and blendable, and the contrast and the color combos and the way that you can go only colorful or only neutral, the color scheme is just genius. This is the good sport of 2021. It is a beautiful color scheme. The quality is so good, and this is not just good for the price. This is good. Good. Great formula. You will not regret it. If you're only getting one palette from Colourpop, I would say this one, because this is the best one that I've tried this year. Although I will say, if you only love reds, I do recommend this one. I think both of these, really nice. Okay, number one. If you've been keeping up, you know it's the Anastasia bronzer. Damn, it's good. Damn, it's good. This cream bronzer, this has been used, if you are keeping up with, like, because I always link what I'm using when I'm doing videos. If you've been keeping up, you have seen that I have linked this one a million times. So much product. Like, how much product is in this one? 1 fluid ounce, 30 grams. So much product. So easy to work with. A brush, a sponge, like, so easy to work with. Such beautiful like look on the skin. I'm not wearing it today, so I don't know why I'm doing this, but I have been enjoying this so much. I have mine in golden tan, and I thought that this was gonna be too dark, but this goes on, you can go in with a little and it doesn't look patchy or like weird. You can build it up so it becomes a little bit more opaque. It's just such a forgiving and beautiful formula. It's buttery and smooth and wonderful. They really went and did something with this one. And I will say, all of the cream products, also the sticks like these, this was a good Anastasia release. These are so nice. And the concealer as well, the new one, really good concealer. You're gonna see that probably pretty high next month, but this is the best one that I've tried this month. I will link all of these things to the best of my ability down below. If you do end up wanting to shop through my links, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really does help out. And thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this video. Please check them out in the link down below. Check what things they have. Even if you're not interested in shopping anything, go and check out the cute things they have. They're really cute things. And don't forget to subscribe and let me know about your favorites and fails that you found this month. Am I missing out? Am I missing out? Please do let me know. I will see you again in my next video. I'm not 100% sure when it is, but it's gonna be soon. But yeah, I'm on my vacation, trying to relax as you're seeing this. Bye!